I'm a man of faith, but I'm also someone who seeks the truth wherever it leads. And near death experiences are telling us a story that, even as people of faith, we need to take seriously. What is going on here? How does this connect to the bigger picture of God and consciousness? 1979, the Netherlands. A 44-year-old man is found collapsed in a meadow. By the time he reaches the hospital, he's blue from lack of oxygen. No pulse, no breathing, eyes closed. Post-mortem lividity already setting in. He's clinically dead. The nurse, a man we'll call TG, he begins resuscitation. Before they can intubate, he notices the patient is wearing dentures. He removes them and places them on a crash cart in a sliding drawer underneath next to some bottles. For 90 minutes, they fight to bring this man back. Finally, they get a heartbeat, but he's in a deep coma, and they didn't expect him to survive. 1 week later, he wakes up, and when Nurse TG walks into the room, the patient looks directly at him and says, "You're the one who took my dentures. You put them on that cart, the one with all the bottles. There was a sliding drawer underneath, and that's where you put my teeth." TG was stunned because when that had happened, this man was clinically dead. Eyes closed, no brain activity, and his heart was stopped. But it didn't end there. The patient described the resuscitation room in detail: the wash basin, the mirror, the narrow metal cabinet with infusion pumps. He described the staff and what they looked like. And then he said something that shook them. He told them that he was watching from above, desperately trying to communicate. "Don't stop, I'm still alive." See, this case was documented in the Lancet, one of the top medical journals on the planet, in 2001. It was part of a landmark study by Dutch cardiologist Dr. Pim van Lommel. In 2008, researcher tracked down Nurse TG for a follow-up interview, and his story hadn't changed. He said it left an enormous impression. He remembered it like it was yesterday. So here's what I keep coming back to. If this man's brain had no electrical activity and his heart had stopped, how did he see where they put the teeth? See, I don't have all the answers, but I think these cases are pointing us to something bigger than any one religion or scientific framework has fully mapped. Maybe consciousness isn't produced by the brain. Maybe it's received. And maybe that changes everything about how we understand God's design. The research is linked in the description. Read it for yourself. And if you like these types of stories, follow along on the Distributed Mind. Please subscribe to the channel.